Well, hi, hola, bom dia. My name is Karla. Thank you for allowing me to share my experience as someone with ulcerative colitis, but especially as a mom of a teenager with Crohn's disease. Before I start, I would like to introduce really quickly my daughter, Isabella. She's right here supporting everyone. She is the reason why we found this miracle diet. So today I will concentrate on talking more about the psychological impact that this illness had on my family and how the SCD diet changed our lives. First, I will briefly give you some feedback about my family gastrointestinal issues. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis 10 years ago. I went through a lot because I didn't have any information about the illness. Unfortunately, the doctors I saw were very old-fashioned and did not believe in less invasive alternatives as treatment. I had to learn the hard way. And I was pretty upset with life. However, everything changed the moment I started to see my daughter going through symptoms that I recognized. I didn't waste any time and pushed for tests and visits with pediatric gastroenterologists. I was able to find a nurse practitioner with a very open mind, and she immediately ordered calprotectin tests when I told her the illness runs in our family. The calprotectin test results came back very high. So the nurse immediately called a doctor at the Texas Children's Hospital and scheduled an endoscopy and a colonoscopy. The following week, my daughter got scooped. I remember when my husband and I were waiting for her to come out of the procedure, and I was hoping my baby wouldn't experience what I went through. Unfortunately, the diagnosis was Crohn's. The news went through my heart and my soul, and it crushed me. And I really didn't need the doctor to explain to me what we were about to encounter because I knew. Luckily, our doctor listened to our concerns, and I explained that I didn't want my daughter to take medication at such a young age unless there was absolutely nothing else available. She immediately told us to make an appointment and have Isabella do the enteral nutritional diet for several weeks and then start a specific carbohydrate diet. She indicated that we needed to go to the bookstore after leaving the hospital and read the book Breaking the Vicious Cycle very carefully. I have no idea what the doctor was talking about. I freaked out. And I did as she said and read the book 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. And I thought I wasn't going to be able to handle this lifetime commitment. I never cooked in my life. And now I had to cook meals that would help heal my daughter. So not only were the meals a challenge, my teenager was not happy about the circumstances. She was hungry, she was mad at life, and I was too. But I had to keep it cool and composed for our family. So I accidentally found the SCD group on Facebook, and this was when this was a life changer. This is when I realized several things. We were not alone. I was doing the diet wrong initially. We were rushing into introducing foods too fast. I also realized that there's some companies that already make SCD compliant products like bread and condiments and snacks. And then the most important thing also, you learn from other people. So after a while, learning to substitute ingredients became second nature. We adventured to start traveling internationally. And we learned that we still have a life ahead of us as a family. So my daughter learned that there is always a positive side to a negative experience. After going through so much, she is now stronger, healthier, and more disciplined. She has made it clear that she might not have the typical teenage food, but she has everything else. We became involved in this community and got educated as a family. We went into this diet as a family too, and we're so much healthier, all of us. And believe it or not, poop jokes are normal, even during dinner. For Halloween, we dressed up as poop emojis. We were the poop emoji family. So my daughter then turned into a very motivated girl. And at age 13, she wrote an article explaining differences among healing diets and received a special award from school. Even a teacher contacted me for permission to share the article with her elderly dad. And that was a very flattering moment. There's so much interest out there on healing with diets. Then at age 14, Isabella made it to the Medical Science Academy for high schoolers. She immediately started serving in the district group Voices, representing kids with disabilities at the district level. At 15, she started participating in forums, talking about the diet. At this age, 16, she won second place at the regional level in Houston for her science project on how ibuprofen and acetaminophen affects patients with gastroenterology diseases. And she received the Research Excellence Award by the University of Houston American Medical Women's Association. And she just got appointed a couple of months ago as the new vice president for the Medical Science Academy at her high school. Needless to say, I couldn't be prouder. So this is how we face Crohn's and colitis at our home. We know we can't ignore it. We know it can kill us. We have great days. We have not so great days. But something is very clear. In our home, we don't fight alone. We embrace each other. We were able to transform something devastating as an opportunity to grow stronger. And this is definitely not one size fits all. But there is, if there is anything I can do to help anyone, do not hesitate to reach out. I'm here as your support. I will not have the answers or all the answers but one thing is for sure, I can say I get it and I understand. Feel free to reach out via email, Facebook. I'll do my very best to guide you and point out the resources I used. And once again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this brief testimonial. I could be talking here for 5 hours, but we don't have that kind of time. I hope this helps someone that is listening. Thank you so much again. Gracias, obrigada. And thank you, Jeffrey, for the opportunity. That's all. Thank you.